Well, I guess the first thing that comes to mind would be that it's obviously very disgusting.
Yeah.
And that it's run by these perverted old men who are strong-arming young, innocent children into something that they really don't want to do, something sexual that they really don't want to do.
But also, it's taking away their innocence, taking away their childhood, which is what being a child is all about.
I don't know about you, but when I think of child sexual exploitation, or specifically commercial child sexual exploitation, I usually picture it in a country such as Thailand or...
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, it's such a big thing. So many kids are affected by it. I think that's what ECPAT is trying to do here in New Zealand as well, is bring it out from the darkness and bring it into the limelight.
If you think of issues in New Zealand, you don't think of this, and it is a huge issue.
Exactly.
If you think of issues in New Zealand, you think of teenage pregnancy, you think of binge drinking, you think of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you don't initially think about the sexual exploitation of children, especially the commercial sexual exploitation of children.
Exactly. I mean, you wouldn't really like put them together. It's a difficult topic to talk about.
It is.
And to bring up. That's what ECPAT is trying to just bring out to the public and to fight against this. So ECPAT stands for End Child Prostitution and Trafficking, and that's exactly what they aim for in New Zealand and in other countries that they are based at. With ECPAT New Zealand, they focus mainly, of course, in New Zealand, but also the Pacific Islands as well, tackling this issue of child sex exploitation and trafficking. So we've actually got a video for you guys to watch. It's some statistics of what goes on with child sex exploitation and those who are affected by it. So take a look.
What can you buy online these days? Pizza? Shoes? Or sex with a kid like me? Let's paint this picture. Right now, around the world, millions of children like me get sold to prostitution or get abused in front of a camera for adults to watch. In New Zealand, we know at least 200 children are forced into the sex industry. They enter prostitution from as early as 12 years old. Some of the kids have run away from unsafe homes, only to be found and taken advantage of by people who are older and more powerful than them. Some are abused in front of the camera to be sold as child pornography. These sites receive about 50,000 clicks in New Zealand every day. And some of the abused are as young as 1 to 5 years old. And around the world, it's estimated that over 150 million children are treated as commercial sex objects, generating a combined $90 billion of trade a year. As a society, we've allowed for children to be bought for sex. Hey adults, what the hell is this? What are you doing? Sometimes adults get the money, some get their immediate desires met, but the child loses everything. So what can we do? Firstly, know that this is happening, and it's happening here. These kids could be your neighbour, a friend from school, your brother, or your sister. Can you imagine a child in your life going through this? Next, know what the law is. Children are not for sale. Child pornography is not normal porn. It's child abuse imagery. Each image is evidence of a crime. Viewing child porn can be traced and can land you in jail. It's also illegal to pay for sex from someone underage. That'll send you to prison too. Jail? Is that really worth the click? Lastly, as a child, we should know our rights. If you're under 18, you're still a kid under the law. That means we have the right to be protected from being used in prostitution and pornography. And we have the right to a safe and healthy life, free from abuse and violence. Kids, remember our rights. Hey, I know it's possible to buy anything online these days, but you know what else you can do online? Share what you know. Use your voice to help end this.
300 children in New Zealand in 2002.
Yeah, man. It's
unbelievable.
And that's only in 2002.
Yeah.
We're in 2015 now.
What would it be now? That was a long time ago.
Exactly, 13 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure the numbers have increased, which is a little bit
it's
saddening. Yeah, and also the 50,000 clicks? Something like 6 to 8% of the 50,000 clicks on porn each day in New Zealand is linked to child porn.
That's about 4,000 clicks.
It's about 4,000 clicks
in New Zealand every single day on child porn.
One click is bad enough already.
It's sickening to think about, isn't
exactly. ECPAT also has launched an application that you can download for your computer that if you come across anything suspicious related to child porn on any website as an advertisement, then you can actually go click on the little ECPAT logo. It'll take a screenshot of that web page and it will send it to the police department. The link to ECPAT's website is down below. You can go visit it. They've got more information on what they do and what goes on in New Zealand in terms of child sex exploitation. You can also donate to them, to their cause, to what they're doing, and that just helps with the projects that they work on in Auckland and all over the country as well as the Pacific Islands. There are also information packs on your seats. If they're not on your seats, they're either at the back of the room or at the entrance of the room. So go check them out. They will have vital information for you to join them and just more information on what ECPAT do.
If you want to help combat the commercial sexual exploitation of children in this country, then you can. All you need to do is go to the ECPAT website and sign up as a volunteer. You can get information about all of this on their website, so do go check that out.
ECPAT also have some numbers that you can call that are on their website if you know anyone that is going through child sex exploitation or you want to report a case of child sex exploitation. They also have lines where you can be advised on how to combat it or whether you want to join them and make a difference in your community.
So if you know anyone who is being affected by the commercial sexual exploitation of children in this country or any sexual exploitation of children at all in this country, then ECPAT are here to help.